Exit polls from Sunday's general elections in Japan show Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and his ruling coalition are on course for a landslide win. With more on this and other news around the world, we turn to our Ro Aram at the News Center. Aram Abe took a big risk calling a snap poll, but it seems to have paid off.
That's right, Semin Abe has been in office since December 2012, and if the Liberal Democratic Party-led coalition does manage to clinch the elections, then it would bolster his chances of being Japan's longest-serving premier by serving a third term. One of the polls has put the coalition at 311 seats, which means it would retain its so-called supermajority, or two-thirds of the 465-member lower house. Official results are expected in the next few hours, however. A win would help Abe continue his so-called Abenomics growth strategy, which calls for widespread monetary easing. The Prime Minister would also have the ammunition to overhaul the country's defence strategy and pacifist stance. He has been seeking to revise Article 9 of the Constitution to state and recognise the assistance of Japan's self-defence forces amid a more hostile North Korea. The Constitution currently bans the maintenance of armed forces, and Abe's plan to change that has been widely criticised as going against Japan's pacifist post-war identity. Amendments must be approved by two-thirds of each chamber of the parliament and then by a majority in a public referendum. Abe's call for a snap election had seemed to be a risky gamble amid the rising popularity of Tokyo Governor Yoriko Koike and her Conservative Party of Hope. She did not run for a lower house seat herself and failed to say whom her party would back for Prime Minister. The exit polls also show quite a U-turn for Abe, who had suffered record-low approval ratings a few months ago after being dogged by a favouritism scandal.